Good afternoon, children. Welcome back to offline class. In previous class, we discussed lesson fourth lesson, that is uh, $1. What can $1.11 do? Lesson. We finished that lesson in previous class. Coming to page number 56, glossary. Miracle, chemist, whisper, audible, neurosurgeon. These are the glossary meanings. These meanings you have to write in your CW. Reading comprehension, choose the correct answer. Who was Andrew? Who was Andrew? Tess' brother. B you have to write in the bracket. We don't sell miracles here. Who said these words? Who said these words? Chemist said. So answer is C. The the, the exact price. Who said these words? Chemist. C. The exact price of the miracle was $1.11. $1.11. In our, that is $11 in India, 1 rupee 50 paisa, 1 rupee 27 paisa, 1 rupee 26 paisa we are calling. In the same way, in other countries like America, they called $1.11. $1 is equal to, I think, 76 rupees for Indian currency. $1 is equal to 76 rupees or 67 rupees. I don't know exactly, but $1 is equal to 56 or 67 rupees. Say whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answer. Correct the false statements. Andrew's parents had very little money. See, these you have to complete and write down. No need to write. You say whether those are true or false. You write in the bracket, page number 56. Tick the correct answer. I am sorry, the chemist said, because the miracle the girl had asked for was not available in the shop. In his shop, that miracle was not available. Next, second, Dr. Armstrong wanted to help the child. Answer the following questions. You have to write in your CW. Don't write very big answers. You just write down 1 or 2 lines. That is enough for enough children. Vocabulary. Read the following sentences. Tess had her parents talked. Tess had her parents talked. She poured all the money on the floor. Her mom whispered. In the above sentence, the past form of hear, pour, and whisper are used in indicate completed actions. These are completed actions. See, test here is V1 form, here is V2 form. Pour is V1 form, pour is V2 form. Whisper is V1 form, whispered is V2 form, children. See here, in this tenses is equal to time. Tense is equal to time. There are 3 tenses in English. First one is past tense, present tense, future tense. According to the timeline, according to time already, past already completed. Now we are in present, future far behind. See here. See, now we are talking about simple present tense. These sentences are in Tess had her parents talking. That is simple past tense. Sorry, simple past tense. She poured all the money on the floor. That is also simple past tense. Subject V2 plus object structure. Next, her mom whispered. That is also simple past tense. Simple past tense. See, children, whenever you want to speak completed actions, 5 minutes before. If you wanted to talk any sentence which is completed before 5 minutes, you can use V2 form. See, the completed actions we can speak in simple past tense. Subject, I after V2 form. See children, I after V2 form will come, you after V2 form, you also V2 form, they V2 form, he V2 form, and she, it also V2 form you have to use. These personal pronouns after you can use V2 form. There is no confusion in simple past tense, children. See here, not only these personal pronouns, any name, either that is singular or plural, you can use V2 form. Now coming to vocabulary, write the past form of the following verbs. He gave. V2 form, V1 form, you have to write V2 form in the space given. Change, ask, open, look, move, hesitate, and play. Play, he had given, you have to write V2 form using ed or d. Sometimes d you have to write, sometimes ed you have to write based on the spelling. Based on the spelling you have to write. Where you have to write asked, asked, asked. Change, changed, change, that is V2 form. Remaining you complete. Now coming to page number 58. Page number 58. Children, fill in the blanks with suitable words given in the box. There are 5 words are in the box. You have to watch very carefully, children. Played, continued, gave, noticed, charted. See, these are all are in V2 form, not in V1 form. See, last Sunday I met. Last Sunday, not this Sunday. This Sunday we had finished Dasara festival. Dasara festival we have finished. Not that Sunday, before Sunday or last Sunday. I met my friends and we danced for an hour. We chatted for an hour. Last Sunday I met my friends and we danced for an hour. Chatted. In the box we have to write charted. Chart is V1 form, charted is V2 form. My friend asked me to lend my gold chain to her. I dashed it to her. I gave it to her. My friend asked. Asked also V2 form. Ask is V1 form. See children, I had some sounds in my room. I opened the door and dashed a small rat in the corner. See, noticed. I opened the door and noticed a small rat in the corner. Remaining D and E, that is for you children, you have to finish and write down 2 only left. What will come? You have to write carefully. Read the following sentences. My father is healthy. He never eats unhealthy food. In the above sentence, unhealthy is the antonym of healthy. Unhealthy. Healthy, unhealthy is the antonym of healthy. Understood. He understood me. She misunderstood me. Here, the antonym is formed by adding miss to understood. We can form antonyms by adding certain prefixes to the word. Certain prefixes. If we add happy, unhappy. If we add un before the happy, it is opposite meaning of happy. Certain words are there. You have to add only prefixes. Prefixes and suffixes. I told already in previous lessons. Prefixes and suffixes, children. You have to walk. You have to. If you have any doubt, go back to those videos and see what is prefix and what is suffix. Prefix means, see, prefix means before we have to add further root word. Suffixes means we have to add after the root word. That is called prefixes and suffixes. Now make the opposites for the following by adding suitable prefixes given in the brackets. Miss, an, in, dis, in, ir. Refer to a dictionary if necessary. If necessary, you refer dictionary. Otherwise, you complete by yourself. See, regular already you had given, irregular, discipline, indiscipline, understand, misunderstand, proper, improper, and the remaining you have to complete, children. That is homework for you. Finish everything without any incomplete. See, children, page number 59, grammar. See, we have been waiting for 10 grammar. Tense is equal to time, past, present, future, simple past tense, s plus v2 plus object. See, I told already, every personal pronoun after you have to write v2 form in simple past tense. In simple past tense, you have to use v2 form. There is no confusion like in I after am will come, he after he after is will come, they after are will come. There is no confusion like in present continuous tense compared to simple past tense. It is very easy. In simple present tense, you have to use does somewhere, you have to use do somewhere, but here there is no confusion for you. Children, see, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, after you have to use V2 form. Not only personal pronouns, either any sentence. School opened. Next, they Razu watched the film yesterday. Razu watched. She speak present tense, spoke is past tense. Next, Geeta wrote a book 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. Wrote is V2 form, write is V1 form. You can frame sentence using V2 form and change verbs. Suppose, I wrote a book. They play a game. They played a game. Next, she did some work. This type of verb forms you have to change, at the same time subjects also. In that process, you will learn how to write simple past tense. At the same time, you will know where to use V2 form and how to speak past actions in simple past tense. See here, read the following sentences. Tess smiled, Tess answered, the chemist said, she knew that Andrew was sick. These are simple past tense. Smile is V1, smiled is V2 form. Answer is V1 form, answered is V2 form. Say is V1 form, said is V2 form. No is V1 form, no is V1 form, new is V2 form, children. You have to understand, you have to by heart more verb forms. At least 500 verb forms you must know. Verb forms in the sense V1, V2, V3, V4, V5 up to V5 you have to by heart. You have to by heart at least 500 daily useful verb forms. Daily useful verb forms you have to by heart. At least 500. All the above sentence speak about actions completed in the past. These actions, test smiled, test answered, schemic said, she knew, these are completed in the past. These four words meaning is they won't complete in future. They already completed in the past. They are said to be in the past tense. They are said to be in the past. These are past tense completed actions. The verb used in such sentences is generally made by adding ed or d. If you want to make V2 forms, generally ed and d form, if you add to the word V1 form, automatically you can find V2 form. And by making some changes to their present tense form, you have to make some changes in the present tense form, so it will become V2 form. Said, knew are the past forms of the say and know. Certain words like cut, put are the same in their past forms also. See, cut, put. I had given an exam. Spread. Not spreaded is not a spread. Put. Cut. These all are same in present tense, past tense, and past participle form also. See, verbs such as sit, hold, cut are called irregular. Sit, sat, because those are not same. There is no ed form in any. I mean, past tense and past participle form. There is no ed form. You can easily identify. Next, hold, held, cut. These are all irregular. Regular forms. I will give example. See, regular forms, irregular verbs as they form their past tense. Different irregular words, irregular verbs are past tense forms are different. Spoke. Present tense form and past tense form both are different. See, you can easily identify in V2 form regular verb there must be d or ed in past tense. Whereas in irregular form there is no d and ed. You can identify what is regular and what is irregular differently. Present tense, reached. Is it regular or irregular? Ed is there, so it is regular. Added, touch, play, played, visited, avoided, completed, died, lived, keep, kept, teach, sit, sat, teach, taught. Last three verb forms are these are irregular. See, past tense forms are different. See, whereas regular reached only adding d or ed. So children, this is page number 59, grammar. Now see page number 60 children. Read the following text and fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verbs given. Correct form of the verbs you have to write, and see, you have to use V2 form, children. Fill properly, use properly. This is for you homework. Read the following pair of sentence. She used it to play with her brother. These are next. Ismail used to play kabaddi in his childhood. Now he plays tennis. Sarma used to watch English movies when she was 18. Now she watches Hindi movies only. Yasmin used to run 5 kilometers every morning when she was young. Now she walks 2 kilometers every morning. Used to is used to is used used to is used to speak about things that were habitually done in the past habitual actions. See, many children they used to watch Cartoon Network. After they got 15 years or 16 years, they stop watching Cartoon Network. They watch only cricket matches and what is there? Kabaddi. Cricket matches and kabaddi they watch. Their habits are changing. So in past they used to watch Cartoon Network. Raghu used to watch Cartoon Network. See, now he is not. He is watching only cricket. Now he is watching only cricket and kabaddi. Past habit. Suppose I used to drink coffee. That means I am not drinking coffee now. I have changed my habit. Now I drink only tea. My past habitual actions are not continuing in present also. Not continuing. His habit is changed from past to present. These are I used to go to market. That means I am not going to market now. So many days onwards I am not going to market. When I was 10 years old, I used to play kabaddi. That means I am not playing kabaddi now. My habit is changed. I play chess. I play caroms. These are my habits. Now present habits. Past habits are changed. I used to watch horror movies. Now my habit is changed. I watch only comedy movies. See here. Now write 5 sentences about the things you used to do when you were in primary school. Now you are in secondary school, 6th class. You have entered 6th class. What you have done in primary? You have to write at least 4 sentences. 4 sentences you have to write, children. Now coming to use it to is very important in day-to-day conversation also. See, children, it is very important. At the same time, simple past tense, that is also keep it in your mind. Now coming to page number 60, writing. Diary writing. You have read in the story that the love of a little child saved the life of her brother. Tess saved her brother's life. Andrew recovered completely and returned home because of his sister. He came to home perfectly. Tess was very happy. Let's see what she wrote in her diary that night. When her brother came to home safely to the home, what did she write in the diary? Friday, September 9 p.m. Dear diary, 11/11/2020. Today I am very happy to see my brother back at home. After coming home, his brother came to home. perfectly. She wrote this diary entry. Now he can play with me. Now he can play with me. He can go back to his school. He can eat well. My parents are also very happy. My parents are happy. He eats with me and he plays with me. I am very happy. My parents also happy. I am very thankful to the surgeon Dr. Armstrong for saving the life of my brother. I am very thankful to the doctor. His name is Dr. Armstrong. He saved my brother's life and he gave happiness to my family. He is very great son. He is very great son. I should also become a doctor like him. Great person. He is very great person. I should also become a doctor like him. I should also serve the poor. See, she changed her attitude. Now, she not only helped her brother, she wanted to help poor people by treating the people after becoming the doctor. She wanted to treat the poor and needy people. I should also serve the poor. I should support my parents. We will have happy days hereafter. Hereafter, my brother came. Before days were very sad days because my brother was very ill. My parents were poor and nobody could not offer money to them. So those days were sad. Now coming days, now his brother is good, parents are happy, and she is also happy. She wanted to become a doctor and she wants to serve the poor and needy people. So here onwards, their life would be happy. Now, page number 61. Imagine yourself a test brother, and write a diary entry for one day. For the day, that day, Tess thought that this was her feeling. Now, what is your feeling about if you were in Tess' place? What you would write a diary? Write a diary and keep in the WhatsApp. Picture based story writing. 4 brothers. Look at the picture and develop the story by using the words given in the box. Give a suitable title to the story. The beginning and the ending of the story have been written in your notebook. See, a farmer, 4 sons fell ill, quarreled, sticks broke, bundle of sticks, unable to break. Next, decided not to quarrel. Once there was a farmer, he had 4 sons. You have to start like this. And they decided not to quarrel, they lived happily. This story you have to write in your CW. Talking time. This is talking time, children. You have to after it is not possible at home. After coming to school, you have to do these activities. Debate. Some children support. All parents in the society should be given free medical and health care. Some people support this statement. Some people oppose this statement. In one group, 10 students are there. In another group, 10 students. Some students they support this statement. Some students oppose, and the remaining students they ask questions to the 2 groups. This is the talking time. Definitely we will conduct in after coming to school. See page number 62. You may use the following expressions. I agree with you, but these expressions you have to use while asking questions in debate. I disagree with you. I strongly feel that I oppose what you say. These words, if used in the conversation, in the debate, it will be more effective. Read the following sentence. Show me the way to the railway station. Please show me the way to the railway station. Could you please show me the way to the show me the way to the railway station? All these sentences are used for the same purpose. The second and third are polite requests. Second and third are the polite requests. When we request somebody for something, it is always better to be polite. If you request anyone, if you want to ask politely, you have to use please and could. It would be better to ask anything to your friend or not friend, unknown persons, teacher or elders. If you are asked like this, it would be very fine. When we request somebody for something, it is always better to be polite. If at all you want to use these please and could you please, it will be more effective. Read the following sentence which indicate politeness. Read the following sentence which indicate politeness. Please tell me the arrival time of the Charminar Express. Please tell me the platform number of the Godavari Express. Could you please tell me about the wheelchair availability? Could you please tell me whether Prasanthi Express is running on time or delayed? Could you please tell me the way to the cloakroom? See, children, what are the polite indications, polite sentence? What are impolite? These three, last three are polite. First and second. These third, fourth, fifth are more polite. First, second also polite, but these three are more polite. Use the expressions in polite forms. Your classmate, your teacher will help you. Definitely. Bring me some stamps from the post office. Could you please bring me some stamps from the post office? This is polite request. Next, help me in getting down the train. Please help me in getting down the train. Hold the bag for a while. Could you please hold this bag for a while? These are the expressions, polite expressions. More polite expressions we can say. See, could, if used, it is more polite. Please, also polite, but if used could, it is more polite. Bring me some stamps. If at all you say these words, you can say to your brother or sister. But if at all you want to say to another person who you don't know, if at all you want to say, you should not say, hold this bag for a while. It looks like order. He is not the person who is traveling with you. He is not your servant. He is your friend. He is your, we can say, your we can. He is also journeying, going for some place. You both are friends in the train. That means you should not speak. You should not speak impolitely with him. You should speak. You should ask him his permission. You have to ask. You have to request. See, could you hold this bag for a while? These are the expressions you have to use. Remaining, you complete yourself. Tomorrow we'll discuss next part. Until then, have a good day.